Hello and welcome everybody, and welcome Mime Gaming to my live stream. In the last episode we brought back the ring to the miller, and he is also an activity giver, and we're a little bit wounded, but yeah, we at least got the ring and we get a lot of money now. So let's see if we can head back to our own mill. Let's get back the pebbles, and then we should report back to our mission. But there are also some quest givers down here, so let's first head down there and do some questing down there. Ooh. Attack on the road. I want to scout ahead. Last time I did a scout, they didn't show up, so it's dark. Let's see if we can find them this time, because last time we didn't even find the bandits. And I know this isn't scouting, but last time they didn't even show up, and I guess they're still not showing up. I'm still a little bit wounded from the last battle. We need to fix that. The only thing that can fix that is sleep. So I still don't get the scouting mechanic because I don't see anyone. So have more, will do more damage when I'm just walking around. Yeah, this game is really interesting. It's hard to get into, especially the sword fighting. And I already got killed 2 times, and you don't need to make the mistake I did by accidentally dropping your sword. We did that in the 7th episode, I think. I dropped my sword when I wanted to drop a shield, and that got us killed because I found out way later that I dropped my sword. And the funny thing is, we already... Ooh, there's Teresa. She's in my bed. Well, we'll do a little bit of sleeping, then we go to the quest giver. Sleeping will only take a few seconds. Let's do 6 hours. But especially if you lose your sword, that's horrible. And I found out when I wanted to fight, and I tried to grab to my sword and I dropped it. I dropped it with the shield. Hello, Rascallion. Damn, it's getting busy. That's always a good thing. Well, oh, no, I don't want to sleep. I don't want to sleep. I need to get off this bed. Come on. Get off. Alright. Now let's find that quest giver, because I want to do some questing. And I hope you guys want some questing too. And maybe after that we're going to do the main story a little bit more. But for the moment, in the last episode we found Ginger, and we helped him. And Captain Bernard was pretty proud of us fighting them. He was also a little bit pissed off because I walked off. Damn, look at these castles. These look amazing. I still find it funny that they don't get pissed off. Let's eat a little bit. What happened? Why is there a loading screen? Normally there is no loading screen when I am eating. Alright. Almost thought there was going to be a fight. So, there should be a quest giver. Oh, there are more than one quest giver. Activity giver and a quest giver. What's the difference? I don't know. Let's first find this activity giver. Guess this is the one. A beggar. That's not a good activity. Or no, is he? Let's take a look. This one, maybe? Vincent. This looks more like the activity giver.
Shit. Sod off.
Alright, he doesn't want to give me an activity. So, let's find the quest giver. Let's see if we can get in here. Yes, we can. I guess it's pretty early, so... Where do we need to go? That one's open. Oh, hello, guard.
Be a bit more careful.
Yeah, maybe you could get out of the way.
Jesus!
So close the door. Let's close the door and then I'll pass. Yes. No.
Hey!
Yes, we got past him. This is also my funniest thing. You can drop something below. Now let's find the quest giver. It's pretty hard to find someone on the mini map.
Hey, who's there?
Yeah, I'm here. I guess the quest giver is still sleeping. That's a pity. Alright, let's try and find the activity giver. Oh, he's down here. Let's go down there. I really want to do an activity. Ooh, I need more energy. Alex. Yeah, you want to sleep.
I want to
Wake
sleep.
up. Man, what is this with these people? They all want to sleep. They don't want to work. Well, then we go to Talmberg and find the limb guy, I guess. That's the only thing we can do at the moment. Yeah, this game is great. I really enjoy my time in Porsche also, and I still got Frostpunk in my game library. But I really wanted to play this, and this is a Kickstarter game, so yeah, I really like to support Kickstarters and the little indie developers. Where the hell are we moving? Alright, now let's hope my horse is still here, because I don't like walking. Ooh, there's also a nice castle. Oh, see, there's Belle. Alright, now we are going to look for a limb guy who should live a little bit north here, so there, and I guess we should follow this road, and let's see how fast we can get there. Alright. The mechanics are great, and only a hard thing is the fighting. You need to learn how to block, and you need to learn a lot of combinations. I learned recently a few. Let's take a look at the combinations I know, player and then the combat. Oh, I also got a new skill. First, let's look at the combinations. Sword fighting. I know the blunt, and with a little info bar, you know how to do this. And the most recent one I learned is the scar maker, and the scar maker is pretty easy. I can remember this, so as you can look later on, you get combinations that are way harder. But eventually I should be able to learn. And this game does remind me a lot of Mount and Blade, only the fighting mechanics is way better and the story is amazing. I got to kick a lord's ass, I got to go hunting with a lord in the last episodes. Where are we going? Yeah, we are going the right way. Oh!
show what you're made of.
Oh, shoot. Let's see. True rebels. We should be able to take them. Let's get my sword out. And then we'll get off. That's one down.
Jesus Christ, have mercy on me! I surrender!
Alright, what shall we do with him? Should we kill them? Oh, he already died. Alright, let's loot the body. Let's see what he got as value. Money, he doesn't got much money. And the only valuable thing he has are his pants, so that's not good. Let's kill this mercifully. Let's loot him, because we need the money. This guy even got less stuff, but he got some mushrooms, so that's good. And the rest is all crappy stuff. Right? Let's... Come on. Oh, wrong button. And let's mount pebbles. They really did, yeah, they really did try to ambush, but the girl is gone, I think. Let's take a look at the girl is still there. Let's see if she's still there, because there she is. So let's go and talk to her. Let's see if she's willing to talk. She's just a beggar. Alright. Beggars aren't the most good people, but this was a pretty easy raiding party. You can also hunt rabbits like those, but I also dropped my bow and my arrows. Yeah, you need to learn, you can level slowly, because I get tired a lot now, and once you gain stats, let's see if where they are. Yes, as you can see, I'm level 7 now, and ooh, I also got 1 level in strength. And once you get level up, you are able to do new things, and you get to pick random perks, and that's how the leveling system is working. So that's a great way. Let's see this. What can I learn? Mule. Yeah, this is one I do want to take. Mule. And yeah, you need to learn a lot of skills. Racehorse. Your horse is faster but carries less weight. Can be combined with heavy duty pony perk. Heavy duty. No, I want a racehorse. Alright. Find out. So now we're at the village. How is this Uching? How do you call this village? Uching. And there should be a limp guy somewhere in this village, and we need to find him, because that's the one that robbed the farm and killed a lot of animals. This is a big town. I need to find a limp guy that lives on the edge of the town, so that's a hard thing to do, I guess. Let's take a look at the mission. So, Rascallion, I hope I answered your question. If you got any more questions, I will show you some more leveling systems. But my mission, I was going to the mission, yes, quest log. Find out where the limping bandit lives. Alright. Recognize one of the bandits involved in Nerve Massacre. Yeah, that's the only lead I got. He lives somewhere around here. So I guess we should start searching at the north part, or the east part of this town. Ooh, there are a lot of people there. What's this? Interesting. Let's... Alright. Interesting, what's happening? That guy looks scary.
Move along, citizens. Move along. There's nothing to see here.
Well, if there's so many people, there's always something to see.
I'd like to know what something to see looks like.
Yeah, I never played the Elder Scroll,
By the keys of St. Peter. This is all I need.
but indeed there's no magic in this game.
That might not be necessary.
Who are you?
I'm Henry of Skalitz, in the service of Hanish's captain Bernard. I'm investigating the attack at Neuhof, and I think this could be related.
Well, I'm the bailiff of Auschwitz. And I say we don't want any of that kind of trouble around here. What makes you think this has anything to do with Neuhof?
One of the folk at the stud farm recognized someone from Auschwitz among the bandits.
We have no bandits or murderers around here.
Really? They say he had a limp?
Shit. Well, allow me to introduce you to
Limpy Lusbush. Alright.
or all that's left of him.
Oh, great goodness. Why does everybody I need to try and find keeps dying? Alright. I should have placed a 18 plus warning for this one.
Nothing's ever easy. I'll have to take a look around and ask a few more questions, if that's all right with you.
You can take this mess off my hands and welcome to it. As for
Alright.
what else there is to find out, I don't know. But look and ask all you like.
Alright, let's
Who was
ask some
Limpy
questions.
Lusbush?
Why do I have a helmet
A
on
poor
now?
crofter and a scoundrel. Can't say I'm too surprised what happened to him. He kept company with all sorts of vermin. He was always getting into some kind of trouble. Punch-ups in the tavern and what have you.
Alright, why did
How
he
come
limp?
limped?
He got that from some villainy or brawl a long time ago.
Alright. Did he have
Did
any,
he have any
cro-
kith or kin in the village?
None.
No
I know
family?
he was.
Alright.
I don't know the last time I saw him with anyone.
Do you happen to know where he was on the night of the Neuhof raid?
I've no idea. He kept his distance from other folk, so you never knew if he was away or holed up at home.
I'm not feeling this is leading
Has he been up to
anywhere
anything suspicious
to
lately?
anything.
I don't know. The last few days he didn't go anywhere. He was home the whole time. But he always kept everyone in the village at arm's length.
Alright, I guess that's it.
When did you find the body? And did anyone see anything?
Just now. And nobody saw or heard anything. I don't know how they could gut him like that without someone hearing him scream.
Well, I guess he was already
Another
dead.
thing about Lubosh.
Alright. I guess that's it. That villager has a name, so...
I've come in the name of Sir Hanish of Lipa. I'm investigating the massacre in Neuhof, and now a murder here as well. Can I ask you a few questions?
I don't know how I can help you, but ask if you must.
Who was this Lubosh who was murdered?
You could see at first glance he was no good. I
All
kept
right.
well out of his way.
Have you noticed anything suspicious recently?
There
This is
wasn't
the hard
sight
part
or
of the
sound
game,
of him for a
finding
long
out the
time.
clues.
And then yesterday, he turned up at the church and even talked to the parish priest. I never saw him do that before.
Alright, that's
Probably
interesting.
had a bad conscience.
So, I guess that's a little hint. Talk to the priest.
That's all. Thank you.
Where's the priest? Is there a church in this town? Who are you? You're not a priest? Where's the church? I don't see a church here in this town.
I was surprised myself, but I wasn't sure.
Let's try and find one.
To sell it, so I asked for a high price, and he said, "That's fine."
Alright, let's try and find a church. Let's go to the highest point in the city. Not the village. I guess this is just a village, there's no wall.
sake, there's people walking. You won't get away with this. Here!
damn.
Don't let him get away!
Wrong one. I hit the wrong
Damn
one.
it! Alarm!
Come on.
Help! Here!
I wonder if I just need to hit him. Oh, shoot, I'm out of energy. Alright.
What the hell? Hey! Be a bit more careful.
I wonder if I just need to hit him once. Come on, how do I stop this guy?
What's going on there? Who's there?
Man, I get tired early.
All right, you win. I surrender.
Oh, that was easy.
What's going on there? Hey, who's there?
Had enough.
Who's there?
Please, leave me be.
These are some great random
It was only
events.
a few groschen.
No excuses. Hand it over.
Here.
You got the thrashing you deserved. I hope you've learned your lesson.
I'll amend my life. From the very foundations, believe me. You really let him go? Just like that? And did you get the loot back?
I did. I have it here.
Thank you. That thieving magpie. You can't trust anyone these days. And just so you know, I'm no pinch purse. Here's a small reward.
Alright.
Thanks.
So we get 50%. That's a lot. And horsey. Oh, I love that mechanic. Alright, I did something. Animal husbandry, thievery, burglary. No. Well, I'm going to look that up later because I did something, I hit the wrong guy, and now we got a marker next to my name. That's not a good thing, I guess. So, let's find the church and the priest again. Because we're still looking for the priest. Let's see if there's any building that... Oh, there's a church.
Hey, you! Halt! Don't move a finger! Surrender! You're under arrest for breaking the law.
Great. Now because I
I've
hit
heard
the wrong
reports
guy.
about you picking fights with people. We don't like that around here, my boy.
Sorry.
Well, you won't forget this in a hurry, because it'll take a nice pile of coin to fix it.
Holy crap. That's a lot of money.
I'd like a beer.
Oh, come on, my friend. You know I'm in the service of Sir Radzig Cobbler, don't you?
Sure.
Alright, that
And
didn't
you
work.
think that makes you above the law? Think again.
Alright, I
Damn it.
just
Here's
play.
your coin then.
All right.
I could have killed him. I
Just
guess
make sure it doesn't
I am
happen
going to do a run in this game, and we are going to be the bad guy. I guess that's kind of fun, killing everybody. Alright, let's find the priest. And I guess he is not here. Oh, there's a door. Any priest building? Oh my god, there are bones everywhere. So I wonder where the priest lives. Do I have a marker? Oh great, I got a marker. I just had to look at the map. But that happens often. What's the other one? Find out more. No, I don't need to find out more. I just need to walk to the priest. Oh, I guess there he is. Jumping, vaulting. It's all in the game.
blessings of our good Lord be with you, Father. I'm here in the name of Sir Hanush of Lipa, investigating the massacre at Neuhof, which seems to be connected to a murder here. Can I ask you a few questions?
Right.
It seems Sir Hanush is employing children as investigators. But ask as you wish, boy. I hope this nasty business will be cleared up quickly.
Did you know Lubosh? What was he like?
A bit of a lost soul. Simple, rough fellow, but at heart I don't think he was such a bad person.
Alright.
Do you know what Lubosh was doing on the day Neuhof was raided?
Unfortunately, I do know. And I'd like to help you with your investigation, but I can't.
What?
Great.
I'm bound by certain vows that forbid me to tell you.
Vows more important than catching dangerous murderers?
There are laws of God above the laws of man, son. And one of those is the sanctity of the confessional.
There has to be
Father,
an exception.
surely you can't be serious. There must be situations in which you can make an exception.
There are things that apply always, no matter what the circumstances. And this is one of them.
You can't hurt him now. No.
For heaven's sake, Father, can you really look me in the eye and tell me that, when you know you may be condemning innocent people to death?
I can. Because if I broke that vow, the consequences would be much worse than if I didn't. Maybe not immediately, but one day. The mills of God grind slowly.
Father, Lubosh was my only lead to the Neuhof raiders. Only he could tell me who was responsible for that massacre. If I don't find out who it was, it will probably happen again. Surely you wouldn't want that.
I wouldn't. But I can't betray the sanctity of the confessional. I'll tell you what. Give me some time and I'll try to think up some way of helping you. Suppose we talk it over in the evening. In the tavern. Over a cup of good wine.
Alright,
Maybe
so
we'll
I
come
need
up
to
with
get
something.
the priest drunk?
Thank you, Father.
Okay, this is kind of funny. I need to get the priest drunk. Well, let's go to that scribe, because in this game you need to learn how to read, because most people don't learn how to read. And as we are here, and this is the only scribe that can teach us how to read. Scribe, you don't look like an old one.
Good health to you.
I'd like to learn to read.
You? You don't look like the makings of a priest or clerk. But why not? I've taught all sorts. Bear in mind, it won't be all that easy. You'll need plenty of time and a few groschen for my trouble.
We can start. Let's learn how to read.
We can get started. The sooner I master it, the better.
Alright, later,
I will
mind
require
game.
some groschen from you, though. And
Thanks
set
for
aside
the
at least a
dropping
couple of
by.
days so I can put you through your paces. If indeed time is of the essence.
Alright, let's pay this guy
your groschen?
the 50 groschen. He's
Then
cheap.
we may as well start. He did break his vow, but better than to dishonor it here. May he follow his heart.
This looks kind of funny.
Wake up, lad. It's time we were getting on. So, let's see you read a bit. There's a book here on the table. Try to read it.
Will I manage?
You ought to be able to. It's a simple text. Come
Alright,
back once you've worked your way through it.
go back to the scribe. Object started 180 a countryman. Damn, this is hard. Going to the nest of his goose. Fanut, the egg. Alright. This doesn't even look like English. When he took it up to heavy. So I guess because my level is low, I'm not able to read this properly. Alright, so this is kind of funny.
I've read the book.
Wonderful. So tell me, what have you learned?
There was something about some fellow and a goose.
Ah, well, the main thing is you've managed to read the book. The rest is just practice. Only through a careful reading will you uncover the real meaning of the text. No book is written on a mere whim and without purpose. Like I told you, books are valuable, and the words that you place in them ought to be no less so.
Does that mean that I can read then?
Yes, you have the foundation. Remember, my boy, the pen is mightier than the sword. To fully learn your way around words will take a lot more reading yet. Now we'll move on to the second lesson, which will be much harder. Many books are written in Latin, the language of erudite and religious men.
Alright.
If you really want to be able to read, there's no getting away from Latin. There's a book on the table with some text. Read it and then come back. You need not understand it, but you should master the letters.
I only just managed the fable about the goose, and now you're asking me to tackle Latin.
You're a clever lad. You'll manage.
So I guess this is the Latin book. I guess I'm going to learn Latin. Es ibret tam masu und nonna. I have no idea what this is.
I read the page.
So tell me, Distrupule, what's written there?
I have no idea.
Nutus set libertine malus ut non aliqua.
Yeah, we're learning Latin.
Not bad for a first try, lad. Try reading it again. Practice makes perfect.
I've come in the name of Sir Hanush of Lipa. I'm investigating the massacre in Neuhof, and now a murder here as well. Can I ask you a few questions?
Of course. Ask away.
Alright.
Do you know what Lubosh was doing the day Neuhof was raided?
Not a clue.
That's all. Thank you.
We are not going to find anything about the limbed guy. Let's try that Latin book again. Because I don't know. You know, as Ibram. Oh my god, this is hard. Then we go back to the scribe.
I read the page.
So tell me, Distrupule, what's written there?
I guess that one.
Nullus est liber tam malus ut non alique parte prosit.
Good heavens! Don't tell me you haven't had lessons before. Excellent. Well, there's nothing more I can teach you.
Yeah, right.
Congratulations. You can go and be ordained right away.
Thank you, Domine. I'm feeling a lot wiser.
Alright, he thinks he can read. Can we do some more lessons?
Hey, watch it!
Alright, I guess not. Oh, and we can eat from the... We can eat a little bit here. We paid him a lot of money. And it's still early. So what can we do in this town? There's a unexplored area there. So let's first find that one out. Let's see what that says. I'm sorry, doggy. Alright. I know we can also learn some archery here. But where is that? The jumping mechanic is... Ooh, that's a... Here we can learn archery. That's nice.
My respects to you.
Let's get a bow, because I lost my last bow. Villager bow has a bow. Where's my sword? Oh, I guess my sword is there. Let's see, this one, power of 75. So, how much? Oh, how much is this? 200. We can hassle that. Can we sell anything? No. Yeah, just close the deal. Let's try and train something.
Is there someone here who can compete with me in archery?
Sure. There's always arrows flying here. First, I'll explain the rules to you.
Alright.
Shoot 7, 13, or 21 arrows, depending on who you're shooting against. The straw surround is worth 1 point. The white ring 2.
Yeah.
The round end. It's the custom.
Alright. That seems
We know that.
Just one more thing. Don't leave while the contest is underway. And never aim or shoot at anything but the target.
Alright.
Otherwise, you're out. Got it?
Got it.
That's logical.
How good are you with a bow? So I can find you a...
I'm a beginner.
Splendid! Here's some arrows for you. But you can use your own if you want. Meanwhile, I'll round up the competition.
Alright. A trader.
Let's begin.
I need to mount my bow. Alright. Now let's try this. Oh. Oh man, come on, I should do better than that. A little bit more lower. They already got a lot of points. Alright, got my first point. Oh man, this is horrible. I guess I am a beginner. 7 points. Are we going to be lost? Yes, we're going to be lost. Alright.
Is there someone here who can compete with me in archery?
Sure. There's always arrows.
I want to
flying.
try this again.
How good are you with a bow? So I can
Well,
find you a suitable...
I'm a beginner.
I'm a beginner.
Doesn't matter. Split. Meanwhile, I'll round up the competition.
Alright, let's try this again. I should be able to do this now.
Let's begin.
Almost. Oh, come on! I should be able to hit this. I wish there was some way. Yeah, that's the way. At least we get some points now. Alright. Oh man. Well, we got 8 points. So let's see if we can win this contest.
The contest is over.
Yeah, I got my 30 gross. Alright. So now that we found out this spot and we got ourselves back a bow, that's a good thing. Let's find out. What's this? A trader, a scribe, an explored place there. The arrow system is kind of hard.
Everything you need for a proper suit.
Alright, let's go and take a look there. Alright, we found a bakery. And there's one more unexplored place there. What's this? That's also a grocery, so that's not an important place. Now, where should we take a look? Who should we ask? I have no idea where to go for more questions. I only want to get the priest drunk, but we'll have to wait for that a little while. Bakery. Is the priest fighting? Man, that's interesting because priests normally don't fight, but he kind is. So let's get some ale, and we need to wait a few hours because it's when it's dark. Who are you? Innkeeper. Innkeeper should know something.
Is there anything suspicious going on in these parts?
Indeed there is.
Alright.
Just last night, Father Godwin was here, calling fire and brimstone down on old Gertrude.
Alright.
He's not one to make a fuss over some trifle either. And there's more. Around here, you should hear about what Vashek the groom has been up to at the stables.
Alright, that's
when
also
the head
interesting.
groom told the lads here, they fell off their seats laughing.
I wonder what he's doing in his stables.
I've come in the name of Sir Hanush of Lipa. I'm investigating the massacre in Neuhof, and now a murder here as well. Can I ask you a few questions?
I don't know nothing about it, but to ask all you want.
Alright.
That man Lubosh who was murdered, what was he like?
I didn't really know him. He kept to himself, even in the tavern.
So he was in the tavern.
Do you know anyone Lubosh used to spend time with? Relatives or friends?
Not with anyone from the village. He used to sit in the tavern next to us sometimes, but he never said much.
Alright.
Have you noticed anything suspicious recently?
Come to think of it, he was in church yesterday. He was even talking to the priest and went to confession. I was wondering what he was up to take to the faith all of a sudden.
He wasn't up to much good.
But I suppose no sin's too dark for God's mercy.
Do you know what Lubosh was doing the day Neuhof was raided?
I was coming from the tavern very late that night, and I caught a glimpse of someone entering the village. He looked like he was in a hurry. It was only a shadow against the sky, but after what happened, I wouldn't wonder.
Alright.
That's all. Thank you.
Let's get a place to sleep. Because I need to sleep a few hours.
For how long?
Just one night.
Just the one night?
And that way we can
front,
skip a few hours.
Here you are.
You'll like it here. Like sleeping on a cloud it is.
Where do I go to sleep?
You'll have no trouble finding it. Right inside the door to the building, there's a ladder up to the loft.
Alright.
Your bed's ready there, and a trunk for your belongings.
What happens if I forget my belongings? That's something I wonder. Can you clean up my... Where's my bed? No? That's straight. I need to sell some stuff. I can't sell anything. I thought you could clean up my stuff. I guess that's not the way. Alright. How come I can't move in here? Let's close and open, and then I can go in. Alright. What's with these doors? Guess that's a little bug. How am I going to get to my sleeping place if I can't get to these doors? Alright, this is pretty annoying. I need to go there, but I can't. Well, let's eat at least. At least we're well fed now, but I would really love to get inside Oh man, this is a bugger. Now I can't get out of the house either. Oh, great goodness. Yeah, push me out, push me out. Are you walk? Did you walk through me? Your horse can't get in here. Oh, great goodness. Alright, this is kind of buggy. How do we get out of this house? I want to open the door that way. Oh man, should have gone in this house. Okay, what to do, because now I can't get out of this house. I can do fast travel. Let's see. You can't fast travel. Oh, great goodness. Man. Now we have a problem. How do we get out of this house? Well, I guess we'll have to fix that in a later episode. And I guess I'm going to end the episode here then. Thank you for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream, and I'm going a week on vacation, so I hope to see you next Saturday when the next live stream is on.